Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us today for our webinar on inventory management best practices. Today we'll be covering the miracle of bundles. Before we get started, now would be a good time to shut down other web browsers, apps like Slack and Skype, or anything else that may be zapping your internet bandwidth. If you do experience any issues during the webinar, try logging out and logging back in. Please type any questions you have in the chat box located at the bottom right, and we'll get to as many as time allows after the webinar. We'll follow up with anything that we can't get to during the live webinar afterwards. Okay, let's get started. I'd like to introduce Shay Meyer, our Inventory Management Specialist. Today she'll walk you through the miracle of bundles and show you how all of this can be done in ShippingEasy's inventory management platform. As a reminder, this is part of a series, and there will be other webinars covering different topics such as low stock alerts and Amazon FBA for inventory. All of these webinars are recorded and will be available for you to watch later on our website. Shay, take it away.
Today we'll be covering the miracle of bundles best practices. Specifically, we'll be going over what bundles can be used for, how to create a bundle or a kit, and bundles that have you thinking outside of the box. So to get us started, what does ShippingEasy see as a bundle? In its simplest form, ShippingEasy sees a bundle as items that can be sold individually as well as collectively. This means that so long as you have products listed individually within ShippingEasy with their own SKU numbers, ShippingEasy will be able to support you listing them grouped together as well. As a note, this would not include pre-packaged groupings of products. So some basic examples of bundles would include products that you sell individually, like shirts in different colors, that you would also want to sell in a group, such as the same shirt in multiple colors. This can also apply to products that you'd like to sell individually, but in multiples, such as a white shirt that you sell in a quantity of 1, that you'd also like to sell in a quantity of 5. ShippingEasy will be able to support these groups, even if your platform does not. So long as you have a SKU in ShippingEasy for the individual product as well as a SKU for the grouping, we can help you set that up on your account. So what is a kit? A kit is a group of items that is already packaged. This will have its own individual stock level independent of the component items. This should be used when the items are already grouped or packaged together, and this will count as an individual product within ShippingEasy. When you're setting up bundles, it will affect your inventory levels. So a bundle will be tied to the individual component items. So to clarify, you will not be listing the number of bundles that you can make in the stock column of your inventory. You will only ever need to list the quantity available for the component items. Once we have that quantity, ShippingEasy will automatically populate the quantity of the bundles based on the maximum number of bundles that can be made from the components. That quantity will then be sent back to your two-way sync platforms via the link setup between the SKU number on your store and the SKU number within ShippingEasy. If you have a component item that runs out of stock, the bundle will be listed at 0 available, and that's going to be sent back to your store within 10 minutes. Within ShippingEasy, there are 2 ways to create bundles. You can do this via CSV as well as within the app. For a CSV, when you're creating the bundles, you'll essentially need to have 2 columns minimum. The first column will be the SKU column, and then you'll want to have the bundled column. In the SKU column, you'll list all the SKUs for the bundles that you want to be working with. These will all need to be added within ShippingEasy's product list on your account before taking this step. So that's what you're going to see here on the left-hand side. This is me setting up these SKUs to be listed as bundles. Once you've identified the SKU numbers for your bundles, in the second column, the bundles column, this is where you'll tell us exactly what goes into the bundle. The formatting for the bundle column is very specific, but it falls in line with other formatting, such as aliasing. The bundle column is where you will list the component items and exactly how many of each component items will be included in the bundle. The formatting for this SKU, or the formatting for this is SKU : space quantity space pipeline SKU : space quantity, and so on. If you're only going to be listing one component item, then you'll want to just make sure you have SKU : space quantity. Then if you're only going to have a quantity of 1 listed for each item, you'll still need to have that number 1 here in the quantity. The bundle column formatting is a lot like the alias column. The differences will be the inclusion of the quantity here and the actual mapping on the CSV upload. So next, we can set up your bundles via app. So within the Shipping Easy app, on your products list, you'll have the option to set these up on an individual basis. So what I'd like to do here is show you how I have a bundle set up. So what you can do is just click on the name of the product, and it's going to automatically populate with my bundle information. This is what the bundle looks like. If I go back to the products page, we can set up a new bundle. So if I want to suddenly make this Mug Red Memphis a bundle, all I need to do is go in and click on the edit button and turn the toggle button from this is a bundled product off to this is a bundled product on. Now at the bottom of the page, I have additional information available to fill out, and so I can start just typing out the names of the other products that I want to include in my bundle. So if I just go ahead and add in 2 new mugs, I can change the quantities. And then once I save this, it's going to create the bundle. So I'm not going to go save this, but we're going to go back and take a look at my mug bundle. And I wanted to show you a few things. So on this page, as you'll see, I no longer have the adjust stock button at the top. This is because we can't adjust stock for the bundle itself. You'll only be able to adjust stock for the component items, and you can easily jump to these just by clicking on any of these names or SKU numbers. So another item that you'll want to make note of is on the main products page, you won't be able to create a purchase order. So the purchase order needs to be of the individual component items as opposed to the bundle itself. So I mentioned it earlier, but it deserves repeating. Once a product is set up as a bundle, you will no longer need to list or control the stock level. This will be done automatically based on the component items. So now what can be done with a bundle? A bundle can be made into a multi-pack. So as long as you have a SKU number for the individual product and a SKU number for the multi-pack, you'll be able to easily set this up using the steps we went over. If you don't already have both of these SKUs entered into Shipping Easy, you want to either add the product listing to your platform and import, or go ahead and manually add them into Shipping Easy or via CSV. For groups of items, much like this Glorious World of Mugs bundle, you would want to have a separate SKU for each individual product as well as the bundle itself. So we can see here that the SKU for my bundle is Mug-tastic, and then I have an individual SKU number for each of the component items. Once you have all of the products within Shipping Easy, this is when you can start associating them with each other under the SKU for the bundle. So as you saw, it starts to populate the name or the SKU of the product that you're typing in for that bundle. And that's why we want to have it already in Shipping Easy, because we need to start making that association right off the bat. So Shipping Easy makes it easy to see just what bundles you have listed by way of the type filter. So if we go back out to the products page and we click on type, I can click on product to show me all of my individual products, or I can click on bundle. And as you'll see, I just have 2 bundles. So this is going to be where you can filter down to individual products or bundles. You can even go a step further and filter down to a specific store so that you're able to see all the bundles that you have listed for a specific store. So that'll be here. I can click on either my Candlestone Golf or my Linden Road Apparel store, and then down to a specific product or bundle. When you're working with bundles, the component item won't need to be listed on any of your platforms to be included and to be tracked. You can set up a listing as an individual item on your platform and then come over to Shipping Easy and set that SKU up as a bundle with component items not listed on your platform. This can be really useful if you want to get creative with your product tracking or include additional items in your products that aren't listed on your store. And so that will bring us back to our outside the box bundles. Within Shipping Easy, we tie SKUs to your platform. This means that the only connection we need to have is a SKU equaling that exact SKU on your platform. What you do with that SKU on Shipping Easy is really up to you. Not all items listed in your bundle are required to be listed on your platform in order for us to track them. So first up, we have component item tracking. So since Shipping Easy does not have raw material tracking, we do have another feature. So if your products are made up of a whole number quantity of component items, we will be able to track these. So in this example, you'll see I have a brass lamp that I'm creating. And so I have a SKU number for that brass lamp. And then I also have a SKU number for the brass base, the internal cord, the harp, and the lampshade. And so with this, I went ahead and created a bundle for the brass lamp that included one of each of the component items. So we can't do fractions or percentages as the quantity included, but we can do a whole number quantity. The next option we have is a subscription box. So as an example of creative bundling that can be done, subscription boxes would be a way for you to track all component items as well as shipping materials. So on your platform, you may just have one listing for the subscription box itself, and then have a spreadsheet where you track everything that's included. Within our system, you can have the SKUs for the subscription boxes on your platform listed, and then associate them with not only the items that will be included, but the packaging as well. Next, we have special items added in. So this is just going to be for items that are added into every package, but aren't necessarily included in the specific order that your customer is placing. So in this case, we have a bracelet bundle. And the bracelet bundle includes a postcard and an additional bracelet to go along with the order. So if the customer orders the bracelet bundle, and this can show up as just a blue bracelet on the website, and then we get ready to ship this, our shipping department's going to know that what the customer ordered is actually going to be 3 parts. So we automatically include these in each order. Next, we have gifts with purchase. This is a great way to offer promotions for specific items that you want to sell on your platform. So with this, you can have a shirt set up in this example, and that shirt automatically includes a baseball keychain. So it would just be a really great way for you to either get product that you want shipped without someone having to purchase it, or for you to set up a promotion where if you buy one item, you get another. So in this case, I have a t-shirt, a keychain, and the actual bundle itself. So the customer only ever sees the t-shirt that they're purchasing, but it's automatically going to be sent to my shipping department as including a baseball keychain as well. And this is going to automatically subtract from the quantity available on my inventory too. Next, we have custom-made items. So this is a way for you to really track how customers like to purchase their items and just allow for additional options for your customer. So in this case, we have custom design And then we have items that those custom designs can go on. So for this, you would need to communicate with your customer on what that custom design would be, or you can have something set up already. And then that custom item can be included in with the actual product that it's going on. So this is a way for you to track the product that that custom design is going on more so than anything. But it's also a way for you to keep it separate in case you have other setups for this product. So in this case, I have a tote bag, I have a shirt, and I have a racer bag that I'm going to be having designs placed on. And then the custom design that I'm tracking is just custom design. So for the tote bag, I have tote bag custom. And if we go down to the bottom, I can see that tote bag custom has one tote bag and one custom design. And then if I see racer bag custom, the same thing. So this is really a way to try to utilize custom products and just track those component items for you. Next, we have made-to-order items. So your made-to-order items are going to be things that are not already put together, but that you can put together. So in this case, I'm going to have plates with specific colored print and then designs that go with them. So what this would help do is it would help track the designs that are selling as well as the component items that are selling. So it can help me forecast what the most popular designs are. It can help me see what component items I may need to reorder or what component items I don't need to reorder if they're not selling as well as the others. And then what color combinations go together. So in this case, I would have an animal design or a Celtic design, and then different color plates that they can go on with different color inks. And so this would help me track the ink, the color of the plate, and the design as well. So I can just really hone in on what my customers are wanting. And then finally, we have by the quantity products. So this can be by the pound, by the yard, anything like that. And in this case, what I did was I took salt and I set up 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, and 4 pound listings for salt. So instead of just having those pre-packaged, what I have is I have a big tub of 100 pounds of salt. And so within Shipping Easy, I can just have the 1 pound listing be my component item, and then I can make that go into the 2 pound, 3 pound, and 4 pound listing. So since I go out and package this myself, I'm able to determine exactly how much I have on hand based on those bundles. So anytime I sell one of the bundles, so if I sell the 4 pound quantity, it's going to adjust every other bundle that's affected by that. So if we look down towards the bottom, we'll see that the 2 pound bundle has 2 of the 1 pound salt bags. And then if we see that the 3 pound bundle has 3 of the 1 pound salt items, and then the 4 pound bundle has 4 of the 1 pound salt items. This makes it a lot easier to set up purchase orders if you just have that one individual item that you're placing the order for. We do have a feature that allows you to see packs on your purchase order, so you can also set this up so that you order a 1 pack of salt that equals 200 pounds. And so you're able to adjust that 200 pound salt quantity when you receive that, and it'll automatically update all of those bundles that contain this individual 1 pound feature. And with that, that is the miracle of bundles.
Awesome, Shay. Thank you so much for all of that information. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed today's webinar on using bundles for your inventory. Don't forget, we do have a couple more coming up, and you can register for those. You'll get an email with the replay for this, along with the link that you can register for some of our other webinars, and make sure that you streamline all of your inventory practices. If you do have any questions, please email them to inventory@shippingeasy.com and we will address those personally with you. Thank you again for attending and happy shipping.